A big rainbow and sorting based upgrade for the wool farm on day 75 of playing Minecraft every day for a year. I no longer need a ton of red wool for anything, and as I'm playing Minecraft, every few minutes my wool farm is generating more and more. So, I decided that it's time to get my sheep all dyed up with all of the different colours available, but to do so requires a little bit of preparation. Firstly, I checked my storage for the few items that I have that I could use to make dyes, and then I flew around the local area to gather what flowers I could find before combining the dyes I have together to make ones that you just can't get from flowers. The only colour I was missing was green, so I flew to a nearby desert to grab some cactus, and then I took it home, cooked it up, and made the remaining missing colours of dyes that I need. Next, I disabled the wool farm by breaking the exposed redstone dust. I then dyed the sheep I could, and replaced the redstone dust to make sure that the farm could get to work as quickly as possible. Next, I wanted to sort out and store each different colour of wool individually, so I cleared a bit of space and set up my first item sorter for this world. Item sorters are a fairly simple concept, taking an unsorted input, typically from some sort of farm or an input chest that the player can put items into. These items then run through a pipe of hoppers, with sorting hoppers pulling specific items from the main pipeline and putting them into chests. There's a bit of redstone that locks the sorting hoppers until there's more than a certain amount of items in them. It's a nice and tileable setup that allows compact sorting of one item per block width of the sorter. The sorting hopper has about 40 of the item you want to sort in the first slot and junk items in the other slots, which can be anything that won't ever go into the sorter. I'm using sticks. This means that items from the main pipe will go into the first slot, and then the redstone will unlock the hopper below and take an item from the first slot in the hopper above. It's a little bit complicated, but once you've built one and see how it works, it starts to make more sense. Of course, I need to get the items from the farm up to the top of the sorter for things to work, so I pipe the items underground to an automatic dropper that shoots out any items that enter it into a bubble elevator in this cool glass pipe. The flowing water at the top then takes the item entities to the input hopper of the item sorter. This means that my automatic wool farm that can now make all the colours of wool now has a separate but neatly sorted storage system.